I battle with mental illness. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video where you'll get some inspiration, some hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and some hope even though when your brain tells you there isn't, there is hope. So stick around to the end of the video just to see that bit of inspiration at the end and get you pumped for the day. But let's get straight into the video. So I've been battling mental illness for a long time, but for a long time I hid it away from the world. I hid it away from my family, and I hid it away from my loved ones. And ultimately I paid a heavy price for that, and I'm still paying that price now. So why I done this video about battling depression is I don't want people to fall into the same pitfalls that I did. I don't want people to go down the same road that I did. I've cut myself, I can't remember how many times. Self-harming was a massive problem for me. Sometimes it still is. I don't advocate that, but unfortunately it's a bad habit that I got into during my worst times. And it still does happen now and again as well when I'm feeling low. But battling mental illness is one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do. If if unfortunately you go through it like I have, it is one of the hardest things you will ever have to do, because you're fighting an invisible war that no one can see. So it's only you that can see what's going on. It's only you that know the symptoms. It's only you that know the extent of the war that goes on inside. And it's sad that there's people battling depression all over the world, battling different types of mental health disorders, and they're suffering in silence because they don't feel like they can speak out. Now, for me, battling mental illness has not only pushed me to my limits mentally, physically and emotionally, it's driven me to the point of what's the point of being alive anymore. And that's the point I'm stuck at. That's the point where my feet are planted in the ground, and how do I turn back and get away from that point? That's going to take time. The only things that are keeping me going at the moment is I'm anchoring myself to my family, to my son, and to the hope that the counselling that I'm undergoing is going to pay off one day, because I am a bit, mentally unstable. I'm a bit like Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. I can be like, as I am now, talking to you guys one minute and a completely different person the next. So battling mental illness is really taking its toll on me, and it's changed me forever. Like, the person who I thought I was is gone, and now I'm on a journey of finding out who I am. And you're going to be on that journey if you're suffering with mental illness. You're going to be soul searching for that holy grail, searching for that bit of validation, self-validation, mind. You don't need anyone else's validation. You need your own. And that's what the journey I'm on is now about. Is about navigating these choppy waters that is mental illness, with the support of my family and my counsellor, and the medication that I'm on. So I'm not a danger to myself, and I'm not a danger to others, and I can get my mental health in a more stable, in a better place, in a better state. Sometimes when I'm battling this mental illness, I think to myself, is it worth it? I mean, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't be going through this. But then I think to myself, what would I leave behind? Look at the trail. You think about the trail of heartbreak I would leave behind if I wasn't here. I would change my family's lives forever if I wasn't here. So that is those are reasons, and those are anchors that I hang on to keep myself afloat. And that's what it is. I can't, I don't want to I don't want to butter over the cracks. I don't want to just give you, something that's easy, something that's false, because there's no point in me telling you that you can do it. Mental illness can't be beat. Mental illness can't do this to you, can't do that. It's not as bad as everyone thinks, because it is, and I've lived it, um, and I'm still living it now. You need to know everything about it, because you will be better prepared to face what's coming. That is why I educate myself for our mental health now. That is why I read up about my conditions. That is why I listen to blogs, I read blogs, I listen to podcasts. I try to take from other people's experiences, but only real people. Because, lots of people enjoy listening to people who are well educated and speaking from an educational standpoint or a medical profession standpoint. But in my opinion, people that go through mental illness need to connect with or resonate with real people, with real stories, with real people who have turned their life around after serious mental health conditions. I have PTSD, clinical depression and anxiety. I tried to kill myself twice last year. And now I'm a mental health champion. I'm an ambassador for Time to Change Wales. I have a mental health channel. And I anchor myself to my family, my son, and my counselling to give me hope. You need to find that hope. Whatever is driving you, hold on to it. Hold on to it as tight as you can. Because this battle isn't quick. This war will rage on. But you need to take control. You need to set the boundaries that they can push. And you need to push back. We are not our illness. We didn't ask to be mentally ill. We didn't ask to be in this battle. We didn't ask to be in this war. But now we're in this war. Now we're in this battle. We have to win this battle. Not only for ourselves, but to set a precedence that mental health should not be stigmatized. Mental health as a subject should not be we should not be fearful of talking about, and that we can come back from this. And we need to be the shining lights. We need to be the example that you can do that. On my bad days, I'm emotional all the time. I'm angry all the time. I self-harm. I have the suicidal thoughts, and I have more bad days than good days. And on the good days, I try and create content and do things that I think make me happy. So it's a fine balance. It's a fine line between victory and defeat with mental health. And unfortunately, I'm walking that line at the moment between victory and defeat. It's almost defeated me twice, and it's almost taken me my life twice. But the war's not over. I haven't given in. I won't give in. And I'll keep continuing to be as strong as I can in this battle. That is mental illness. And you're not on your own. Don't feel, I'm talking to you now, guys. You're not on your own. Don't think that you are. There are millions of people out there, all around the world, that are suffering with mental health. You're not on your own. You should never ever feel like you're on your own. All you have to do is reach out and ask for help. Find the courage to say that I'm struggling. Find the courage to say that I need help. This isn't me. I'm not my illness, and my feelings are valid. Because you will need help in this battle. You will need help in this battle with mental illness. I couldn't have won it alone. I haven't won it yet. I'm still, we're still exchanging blows. But we'll see what happens with me. But I couldn't have stood on my own 2 feet on my own. I had to ask for help. I had to get reinforcements. This is a battle you can't win alone. But you're not on your own. Don't feel like you are. I'm here for you. There's amazing organisations in your country as well as mine that are willing to help. You need to connect yourself to that information and reach out and ask for help. Because there are some amazing human beings in the world who are willing to help other people, no matter what it costs them. You will have to make sacrifices to win this battle, and I'm willing to make those sacrifices. I'm willing not to have a career at the moment. I'm willing not to have a relationship at the moment because I don't want those things. I'm willing to be a recluse. I'm willing to just have my family in my circle and a close friend. I'm willing to just put my everything into trying to beat this war, to win this war, to win this battle. You have to be willing to sacrifice, but you also have to be willing to ask for help, because a communication is a powerful thing. You don't realize it, but you communicating your feelings is a powerful thing and a huge weapon in this battle against mental illness. Communication is more powerful than you will ever know, and a conversation can save a life. And someone being nasty or shaming someone with mental health can end a life. So you need to be careful as well. If you're not suffering with mental illness, be supportive, be there for people, be open to people with mental health problems, and just let them know that when they're ready to open up, that you are there for them. Because you can participate in this war and throw your support behind them and tell their story, listen to their story, embrace their story, like I'm trying to do with my story. I'm trying to be as honest as I can. I don't want to cut things out, because I don't want to hide what I do to myself, because I want my story and my journey to be genuine. Unfortunately, some people don't like hearing some of the things that I say I do to myself. I know it's sad, but it's true. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to say that I don't do these things to myself, because I'm not being true to my story or true to myself. I self-harm and I can't help it. I try, that's what I do. That's a habit I've sort of developed as a tool to get through the next day, to survive. I don't advocate it, but unfortunately it's where I am. The PTSD, reliving trauma. If you can imagine the worst thing that you've ever been through in your life, imagine just being, every time you close your eyes and try to fall into a deep sleep, imagine that you are reliving that traumatic event over and over and over and over and over again. But it's not just a dream, it feels so real. It feels like that you're there again, and having that distress and those feelings constantly. That is what I'm up against. Believe me, it's taking its toll on me. I'm half the man that I was. I'm just existing at the moment. I'm not living, just existing. And I hope that I can turn this around. I hope that I can one day just be someone who's come through mental illness and then give back to the mental health community. That is the end. That is the end game. That is my goal that I've set myself, to get myself better and then get into the mental health sector and help people because I've been there, done it, and I believe that people will resonate with me more than they would with someone just speaking to them from an educational or educational point of view, or a medical point of view, because it's that human connection. You're humanising mental health. You're not minimising their feelings and saying, just reading out from a book what it might be. You're talking to someone who's been there and done it, and that is the main thing in this battle with mental health. So if you're battling your mental illness, stay strong, stand strong, hold your position. Don't give up your position. Plant yourself in that spot and say no more. No more pain. No pain. No pain. No pain. You can't be beat. You won't be beat. This mental illness that you're going through, it can't defeat you, because deep down you're stronger than you'll ever know. You're more powerful than you will ever believe when you find that self-belief and that self-confidence. Don't ever give up on yourself. Because if you quit now, if you give up, if you throw the towel in, if you quit now, after everything that you've been through, after everything that has happened to you in your life, if you quit now, you will never become the person that you're meant to be. Because everything that you're going through right now, everything that you've been through, and everything you're about to go through is molding you into the person that you're going to become. Because God has a plan for everyone. So do not quit, because you can do this. We can do this. And as a community, we can win this battle with mental illness. Thank you for watching today. I hope you feel like you've had a bit of inspiration there. I hope you feel like there are people with you. I hope you feel like there are people in this war with you. Don't feel like you're on your own. Reach out, ask for help, because asking for help takes more courage than you will ever know. Some of the strongest people you ever know or you will ever meet are fighting battles you'll never know about. So ignore society when it says you're weak for saying you need help. No, it takes more courage. It takes a real man, a real woman to ask for help and say, I'm struggling mentally, I need help. That takes courage beyond belief. Now, check out these inspirational quotes at the end of the video. Get some inspiration for the day and believe in yourself and believe that you can win this war. Thank you for watching the Mental Health Diaries. Look after yourself, look after your family and friends, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye. Bye.